Everyone, today is the Motion Controls Challenge for Mario Kart World. This is the 150cc Shell Cup today. Alright, enough talking, let's get to the very first track. And here we are at the very first track, Koopa Troopa Beach. This is the SNES version. I'm playing as Luigi, as you can see right here. And let's go ahead and get ourselves this boost right here. There we go. Alright, so Koopa Troopa Beach is definitely a very interesting track. I mean, it makes sense considering this is like the open world like thing, so of course it would need a beach, if anything. I mean, they could have gone with like maybe the N64 version maybe, but considering like this is like, it is what it is at the end of the day, it will do. It will honestly do. Alright, let's throw that bomb, probably not hit anybody. I need to collect more coins right here. Let's fire that red shell at someone. There we go. We fired it at the cow, or as my friend calls it, Moo Moo. Honestly, I think they should have called the cow Moo Moo instead, or Moo Moo Cow. Yeah. Alright, we got a super horn. Probably not going to be that incredibly helpful right now. As we move into our fourth lap right here. Okay, I've got 10 coins. I did see a blue shell go by and hit somebody. I don't know who exactly. And of course, someone would obviously be in front. Of course, that would be me, Yoshi. in other words. All right, 14 coins. We're moving into the final lap. All right. I'm going to use the boo immediately right here. Hopefully we get an item. Okay, I just saw Kamek right there. Okay, I'm going to use this mushroom for safe measure, of course. And we're going to be coming in first place like that. There we go. And look at that. We even got 20 coins. That's brilliant. Nice animation right there, Luigi. Alright, let's go on to our second track, which is the intermission track. Alright, and for the next track that we need to drive to is Faraway Oasis. So, of course, just like any of the tracks in the Grand Prix, we have to drive there. And the way we start driving there is by going on the water. If you all have seen me talk about this game's new update as well, you'll know that it's been not really received very well by by all the players, myself included. I think that what Nintendo decided to do here was definitely the most like dumbest update ever. Like who even thought that making intermission tracks forced in online mode was a good idea? But yeah, I honestly still think it's still bad. I don't think Nintendo is ever going to address this issue because they just think, oh, it's a non-issue. People are just complaining for the sake of complaining, and yeah, and then you realize, Nintendo, why people are going back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Maybe just a thought, you know. Because here's the thing: it's always been like not an issue in any other random like selections in other Mario Kart games. Like, so I don't know why Nintendo was that adamant about correcting it to make sure that you play the intermission tracks. Anyways, you can watch my video on me ranting about this stupid update because it is honestly like one of the worst updates to this game. Maybe like, I don't know, Nintendo could have handled this better, but like it definitely feels like this update was done because they were so incredibly proud of these intermissions that they had to make an update so that people can basically be like, in Nintendo's eyes, you will like these intermissions and you're going to like them whether you care for them or not. Nintendo, I think you should probably look at the people who don't really either like or care for these intermissions. I mean, to be fair, the intermissions in concept is a good idea. Like driving from one area on the map to the other. It definitely does like make sense in a way, but how they executed it in in the actual game itself is a little bit, yeah, it was definitely could have been handled a little bit better. Like, the fact that it could have been 2 laps to get there, and then 2 laps to, like, even be on the actual track, so at least you had 2, like, laps to go around. Or hell, like, it could have just been 1 lap there, and then the rest of the 3 laps are on the actual track itself, so, yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyways, me complaining about that aside, let's go to our third track. So, for the third track is, already forgot what the track was called, because the loading times were just that incredibly quick. You can probably figure it out, or I'll just throw it up on the screen like I always do when I tend to not think about what track I'm going to. Fun, right? Anyways, we've got to avoid the drafts and also avoid Cow with the shells, because I know he's definitely going to be like, I'm gonna get you for this. Actually, I just know what it was called now. Crown City. We're driving to Crown City. Yeah. Funny how I forget that and then I instantly remembered it. Funny how that works. Okay. Sure. Explain to me that game. Like, it clearly looked like it was going to Yoshi. Like, it was clearly going after, well, me in the Mario universe. Yeah, Yoshi has always been my favourite character. I don't think that's like a secret to say, for the most part anyways. Right, do some tricks right here. Pretty cool. Okay, Lakitu is right in front of me. Maybe I can, or you know, a red shell can just happen. So can you please go away now, red shell? Like, please and thank you. Anyways. So, we've got a super horn right now. We've got these cars that are spitting out mushrooms, which is actually good because then it makes it easier to be a lot more further in front. Although it does, like, ruin the chances of getting the coins. Okay, that's a bit risky, so I'm not going to I'm not going to chance it. But at least I have a super horn at least, so that if any, like, blue shells try to come after my body, then at least you can say that I am going to be in a very good position as well. Alright, oh crap. Right, I need more coins, seriously, for real. I've been slacking on getting these coins as well. For real. Just hope nobody has lightning right now, fingers crossed. Right, just gotta do more of this. Right, there's a blue shell. Come on, there we go. So I can basically use that. Gotta hold on to my coins right here, so that, let's say, if a boo tries to take my item, it'll take the most pointless item in the game. And yes, I do still think it's the most pointless item in the game. I don't know how Nintendo still thinks the coin should be an item. Anyways, we've done that. Pretty easy. No problem at all. Let's go ahead and play our last track. And for the last track, we are playing Peach Stadium. So we have to drive from Crown City to Peach Stadium. And I like how we start literally like where we would have drived in the other part of Crown City as well. Yeah, considering like there's like 32 tracks in this game. And this is like also the part where I've played it online as well. Which I guess I can just throw up the thumbnail and the other stuff for it as well, if you ever are interested in watching me crash out online. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to spoil what happened in that video. You lot go watch it. And if you have already watched it, well then, don't spoil. That's simple. It is really that simple. Alright, well, I've got I've got the lunch bag one, which literally looks like an eShop icon. Does anyone else think that? I'm pretty sure everyone thought that this was the eShop bag. Probably explains why the eShop logo right now on the Switch and Switch 2 is red and not like the orange, because it seems like they did this for that. Okay, we've got a different outfit for Luigi. So say goodbye to the pro racing Luigi. Alright, collect this last coin here. And here we are at Peach Stadium. I definitely still think, like, we should have been racing at least 3 laps here at this point. It could have been the case, but oh well. Right, I'm gonna fire the banana, and I've got a coin. I've got another one. So since nothing's really going to be that bad right now, we are on the lower area, anyways. Of crap. Okay. Oh, come on. Go away. No. Come on. No, come on. Come on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. What the hell? No. Come on. No, come on. Just go. Go. Bloody go. Do anything, Luigi. Do anything. Okay, we'll take second. We will definitely take second. Holy crap. Jeez. Why was that so intense at the end? Jeez. I mean, we still came first, regardless. We're just a few points like behind, trying to get the full 60 points. But yeah, let's go and see how many stars we got. Alright, we got 2 stars for that. Seems pretty reasonable for me almost getting the full 60 points. Like, we got first in all of them, but the last one, yeah, Lakitu, you screw me over, mate. So, thank you for watching. Be sure to give it a like. And hit the subscribe button, if my finger can point in the right direction, so you don't miss out on more Mario Kart World content from me. Over here is the last video for you to check out. And shout out to the channel members. If you want to become a member, hit the join button down below or the link in the description as well. You can also support me as well on Ko-fi if you wish. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.